Give me a second here. Shit. Running a little behind. Oh boy. What's up, everybody? Today's going to be a pretty short and sweet show, only because the king and queen weren't around this week, so they couldn't have done nothing stupid. So we'll get down right to nitty gritty here. 4th of July is this Thursday, so happy 4th of July. Happy Independence Day. Don't drink and drive. Don't do anything dumb. Enjoy the holiday. Spend the money on a cab. You know, all the simple things in life. Enjoy the fireworks. Not sure if anyone can tell me if Tropicana is still doing them on Saturdays. They didn't do them this past Saturday. I'm sure Brigada and Ocean and Harrods will do something at the Marina District. I know Ventnor, Margate, they always do something. Brigantine, I think. So go enjoy yourselves responsibly. Hard Rock just celebrated 6 years. Congrats to them. We got Midget Wrestle on the 20th. Vagabike announced October 5th this year. Vagabike. Tommy Novus always doing big things for the kids here in AC. We are definitely proud supporters of Vagabike and every other event they do there. Julie Craig spearheads everything, so thank you to her. A lot of work, but a lot of reward at the end of the day with the success. So again, Vagabike the 5th. And the Air Show, 13 and 14 of August. That's on this year. Again, that's always a good time. Loud, but good. And, we're going to touch on 3 subjects today. First one being Beer Fest. I've been reading the comments, and not fair. Not really not fair on how people are reacting to this. And yes, John is a very, very dear friend. But this was done for a very responsible reason. So you got to look at it from the business aspect of it, is that people really don't have the discretionary income like they thought they did. This is a slower summer than most. It's off to a pretty slow start. Mother Nature definitely is not helping. And it's a big responsibility, because not only does John have to make sure that the public is happy, but to be fair to the vendors and the entertainment, and now people going online taking shots, it's irresponsible, unless you've been in his shoes. I've canceled events way less. It's a fraction of the size of what he does. you don't want to do it, but there's responsibility to it. So he's always delivered. But this time around, this was a huge decision he did not want to do, as we all can see. So, you know, you got to be fair. Cut him a break. He's going to come back. He's going to come back strong, as he always does. Anyone who's a fan or supporter of John and his family and friends who are part of Tricycle Productions, it's always top notch. It's always the best of the best. That dude doesn't sleep. Weeks going into the events, just thinking about how to make it better and everything else. So, until you step up and do something of that magnitude, simply say, we'll wait for it next year. Not the end of the world. He's going to come back. So, that being said, I am a little upset. Some person hit for $1.5 million at the Hard Rock on a slot machine. I actually play when I go there. I'm a little upset. But congrats to that person. $1.5 million on a slot machine I always play. I was like, bittersweet. But congrats to them. And let's talk about this. Okay. This is for all of the parents, sending districts, elected officials. I posted up 2 pictures earlier today of dumpsters filled with tables, chairs, benches, whatever. All in pristine condition. Pristine. And I ask, why can't this... why are they getting rid of it? Number one. I mean, if it's not broken, why are we replacing it? Especially in these times where everything's very expensive through the roof. But the irresponsibility of not attempting to sell the equipment, the furniture, the irresponsibility of even asking local churches or schools, are you in need of any of this furniture we have? But I just find it irresponsible, unbusiness sav, and it just, again, shows another character flaw in this administration with the husband and wife. That I was happy she took time today to go look at the trash. Appreciate that. I'm happy she did drive her own vehicle today to go look at the trash. That was very nice of her. Thank you. But the aid that the Atlantic City school systems get is astronomical. And you would think there would be some sort of responsibility of being frugal with certain things. Unlike one of our past governors have named drunken sailors, that just get money and spend it, or whatever else, whatever terminology they use. But I want people to think about that and think forward on how to make the school board better. How do we get people on the school board that don't have that conflict of interest situation when it comes to making decisions, that are needed to be made, so on and so forth. I strongly believe our school board president is very weak and inept. He is a puppet. He is a wet noodle. He is no good. He is obedient to his master. Shea Steele is obedient to his master. That's exactly what that is. and it's disheartening because it's just taken away from the kids, it's just making the parents disgruntled, and it just doesn't make sense. So I ask anyone out there who has a half a heart and a half a brain, run for school board, do a better job, do it for the kids. Don't do it to make your friends rich and then their masters more powerful. We need to cut that out. There's a lot of people that make a lot of money off the school board on the stupidity that the current one actually has right now. There might be one or two good people on the board, but they're outnumbered. Like I said, they are obedient to their master. No spine, no balls, no nothing. Obedient, like a lapdog. No good, and that's not good for the taxpayers. It's not good for the kids' education. Not good for the kids' future, because they don't care. So we'll see you next week. I'm bound they're going to do something dumb report about. So, all right. Enjoy, everyone.